Huffington Post had a great point over the weekend, too. They noticed that the Washington Post ran a story that was 1,300 words long on overhauling our nuclear weapon system. This is one of the new issues that Obama is considering. And what they noticed was that in that article, the words cost, dollars, money, debt, or deficit were never used. In other words, when it's about health care, wait a minute, what is it going to do to the deficit? What are the costs? This thing costs $1 trillion. Now, sometimes they tell you that's over 10 years, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they tell you that's paid for. So it's actually deficit neutral. In fact, it takes away from the deficit, these plans. They don't tell you that. But cost, healthcare. Oh, you're trying to help people get healthcare costs. When it's nuclear warheads, no, there's no cost. When in reality, of course, let me explain the decision that's being made real quick and then give you the actual cost. We have three kinds of nuclear missiles and ways to launch them, I should say. One is old school bombers. Planes fly over, Russia and drop bombs. Okay, that's definitely old school, but who cares? People make money off of it, so they still fund that. Or we could launch them intercontinental ballistic missiles, basically launch them from land. Or we can launch them from submarines. Now, do we need all three? Of course not. We don't need a fraction, anything but a fraction of the nuclear weapons we have. The nuclear weapons we have can destroy the world over, a gigantic number of times. Why do we keep producing these weapons? Because people get rich off them. So the reality is, if we just eliminated one of the three ways to deliver our thousands upon thousands of nuclear weapons, only a fraction of which can destroy the whole world very, very easily, just got rid of one of the delivery systems, not even the weapons, we would save enough money, in fact, more money than the two largest ways that Obama has identified to pay for health care reform entirely. So all of health care reform gets paid for if we just take out one of the three ways that we have for delivering nuclear weapons that we will hopefully never use. Now, if you say, hey, you know what, I know we don't want to use them, but we got to have a capability. How about we have two out of the three ways of having that capability? Now, why is this so important the Washington Post never mentioned cost? Because this is how issues get driven, okay? So whenever it's an issue that moneyed interests want to kill, they keep talking about the budget and the deficit and costs. Whenever it's an issue that they don't want killed, that they want passed, that they're going to make money off of, shush, costs and the budget and the deficit are never mentioned. Did we have a huge debate about whether we could afford the Iraq War before we started it? You guys remember that debate? Because I don't remember that debate. No, it was, we need it. Of course we need it. In fact, if you think we don't need it, you're unpatriotic. Shut up, take the war. And funny enough, look at that. The defense contractors made money off that too. I'm beginning to see a pattern here. All right, see if you can figure it out.